Hi, I want to do a really quick crash course on place value. Understanding place value is really important to doing a lot of mathematical operations, including addition and subtraction. So I'm going to show you a number. This number is 1,246. Each number that plays a part in making up this whole number is called a digit, and each digit has a value. So I'm going to put a chart in front of our number, and bear with me because I don't have like a whiteboard or anchor chart. This helps us understand the place value of each number. So we have our ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands in this number. And of course, you can have infinitely more, but we're going to focus on just to the thousands for today. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So what does that mean? That helps us understand what each of these numbers is worth. So what I've done is I've written this number in what we call expanded form. Expanded form shows us the value of each digit within the number. So you can see that we have 1,000 plus 200 plus 40 plus 6. 1,000 plus 200 plus 40 plus 6. I'm going to break that down a little bit more using something called base 10 blocks. Now, unfortunately, my base 10 blocks are in my classroom, so I've drawn them out. Before I show you, this is what they look like. We have a very small cube that represents ones, a rod that represents tens, a square that represents hundreds, and a big cube that represents thousands. So what does this number look like in base 10? Just as a reminder, this is standard form. This is expanded form. This is what that number looks like in base 10. We have 1,000 cube, 200 squares, 4 10 rods, and 6 ones. 6 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each of those ones is worth 1. Each of these rods is worth 10. You would count them by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. Each of these squares is worth 100. 100, 200. This cube is worth 1,000. 1,000. 1,246. Now, the reason that all of this is important to know for addition and subtraction is because of the way that our place value, or the value of the digits equals other numbers. So let me show you. And again, sorry, I've got all this drawn. 10 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ones is equivalent to 110. 10 tens is equivalent to 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And 10 100s is equivalent to 1 1,000. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. This really comes in handy when we do addition and subtraction involving regrouping and borrowing. It's really important that we understand the value of each digit within a number. So a game that you can play at home to help enforce place value is really simple. You can just create a sheet that looks like this, and you need a dice. You roll the dice and fill in the numbers. So I just got a 2. I can put that 2 anywhere, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in the thousands. I'm going to roll again. A 3. Roll again. A 5. And one more time. A 4. Now what I'm going to do is practice writing that in expanded form so that I understand the value of each of these digits. So 2,000 plus 300 plus 50 plus 4. Now, after I've played this a few times, I'm going to remove the chart because that's a scaffold for understanding. And I'm going to try again, and I'm going to create some numbers. So let's just pretend I've rolled my dice 4 times. Now, what we can do to check for understanding is ask, what is the value of the number in the thousands place? You don't want to say 6. Wow, there is a 6 in the thousands place. That is not the value. The value of that 6 is 6,000. You could also say, what is the value of the 2 in this number? So instead of telling them the place to look, give them the number. What is the value of the 2 in this number? You want them to say 20. The only one where the number is the acceptable answer is the ones place. So that is a quick crash course on place value and a game that you can use to help reinforce the place value sense at home.